Biafrans nde one ekelekwa m ụnụ onye na-eme ka ọ na-eme ya jisi ike ka o doo n'anya na Chiaba na-ejigo mgbe ndị gburu isi ji apụta ahịa. Without wasting your time, I want to inform all the Biafrans to get themselves ready, prepared, because the night is far ahead of us, and we cannot mistake or mistakenly say to wait until daybreak. No, ije dị m n'ụkwụ, and ebe m na-aga dị very far. So for this reason, I'm here to inform everyone from Biafra land, from Igbo land, to prepare. What is going on now is that I have the full information that Boko Haram terrorists, or call it Nigerian terrorists, they are on their way to Anambra State to carry out their, you know what they normally do, to invade communities and villages, render everyone useless, and burn houses down, because the Islamization and Fulanization of Biafra land is not working. I repeat myself, the Islamization and Fulanization of Biafrans is impossible. It cannot work. Now they have decided to use the means of force both in the night and in the day to get their evil aim achieved. But I want to tell you that I need your comment. I want to hear from you. Yes. What do you think? Because already, I, General Meto Maribe, and my men, we have blocked them on the road. We don't want them to step their foot into Anambra State. But why I'm asking you this question now is because Charles Soludo is claiming that he have securities, he have militaries, he have militants, he have state actors and migrants. Are you getting it now? All this nuisance that he have them, they can confront terrorists, they can confront Boko Haram, or Qaeda, ISWAP, ICC, Mahmuda, and etc. I'm telling you that all of them are on their way, but we block the road for them. And where we block the road, when we got the information, it's a bit far from Anambra State. We went far from Anambra State. We crossed the bridge. We crossed River Niger Bridge. We went up. We crossed Asaba. And we camped there to see them coming. So that, you know, in jungle, there is lion and lioness. And no matter how lioness is so strong, he must submit to the lion, because the lion is the king of the jungle. I'm telling you that there is no time to waste. If you people want me particularly out of this very battle, I will withdraw. The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because some people feel like I'm a fool, and some people thought that I'm doing nothing. So I have heard a lot of evil being talked against me. But for the sake of Igbo people, for the sake of some Igbo people who are helpless, who are dumb and deaf, who are feeble-needed, who cannot help themselves, who cannot even see a square meal on the table to eat, who cannot manage themselves, who cannot even provide 100,000 naira, talk of millions of naira. Please, insult cannot solve the problem of Biafrans. As Biafrans decided to be a hindrance to their liberation, I make it clear, some Igbos are hindrance to Biafra freedom. And if you people permit me to go ahead, m ga-agbakasị ebe niile nwe ebe ga-afọ nọ. M ga-agbakasị ebe niile nwe ebe ga-afọ. Mgbe ahụ ka ị ga-ama, that is when you will know that Meto have what it takes to arrange Nigeria just within 72 hours. You will no longer recognize where is Nigeria and where Nigeria is. I told you I made a journey to bring in something good, which I will not begin to mention it here. And they have all arrived. And I'm on this journey with those good and solid things that could give Biafrans good result against Nigeria military terrorists and Fulani terrorists. There is no time to waste. So, since Charles Soludo is feeling that he is unbeatable and unconquerable, let me tell you something, if you permit me. If not for the sake of innocent Igbos, I will suggest let Charles Soludo and his nuisance soldiers, state actors, face these terrorists that are coming down to Anambra State. Let me tell you something. I caught some of them. You know why I decided to not take action on them? I want to hear from them. I want to hear from them. They said, you know what they said? They spoke in one voice. That they are being sponsored by Nigeria government made up of northern politicians. Stop listening to what P2B is doing. P2B is not taking you anywhere. P2B want to make a name for himself and for his generation. Why is it so that P2B have not mapped out billions of naira to fight terrorists in Anambra State, to fight insurgency? And what he was busy doing is giving Boko Haram, who sustained the wound, money, millions of naira to go and treat themselves, and going from hospital to hospital in the north, paying money for those who are wounded by terrorists. And P2B cannot be able to arrange nor coordinate himself and his state where he said he is coming from. If not this, I'm telling you, I could have loved to say, let Anambra State state actors, failures that Charles Soludo say he have constituted, security forces. He has raised security forces in Anambra State. Agune Chamber, Ozagi. Meanwhile, he cannot protect himself. I could have loved to say, let them face the terrorist one-on-one. But let us restrict, let us hold back. And let's see what Anambra State security forces and their soldiers can do. Let's listen to the event on how they conquer terrorists. If you see the kind of gadgets, the kind of weapons that these terrorists are using is very sophisticated. Before I forget, they told me, after telling me that they have been sponsored by Nigeria government, and mentioned the names of politicians from northern part of Nigeria, and their aim was to conquer Anambra State, take over Anambra State, that immediately terrorists takes over Anambra State, they have conquered the Biafra land. Are you getting that? Are you getting it? So, this will tell you that I'm a hindrance to terrorists in Southeast. I am a hindrance to terrorist activities in Southeast. And they don't like it. So I have to listen to them carefully. But further report, I will not give it to you. Let it be exclusively reserved for me. Because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to do. So, if you're a soldier, you must know what to do. So they have given me the information that I need. And they have shown me where I should be focused on. And they told me that they are making me to know this. Because the earlier I know it will be better. That even if I decided to wipe them out, that more are on their way coming. And these ones that are coming are made up of both foreign terrorists, Nigerian terrorists, and terrorists from other terrorist countries. Not only in Africa, but in the world. Their center focus is to make sure that Nigeria becomes a terrorist country. No education. They will stop education. They will stop Christianity. What I'm saying is not entering your ears. You want to see before you believe. They told me they want to stop Christianity in Nigeria. And they are still counting Biafra land to be part of Nigeria, if you don't know. But they believe that conquering Anambra State will give them upper hand to every other state in the southeast to finish them. They are talking to me with authority. Are you getting what I'm saying? And you need to see this man. If you are not something else, you cannot near where they are. Because ordinarily, without gun, without bullet, without weapon, they will use hand and squeeze you. They pay them well, and they pay them in pounds. But I know that some of you want to know the end of the discussion between I and them and what I did. So I cannot tell you what I did. Only thing I can tell you is that the soldiers I have are more than their populations. So use your tongue and count your teeth. And the soldiers that are working with me are well equipped, properly trained, professionally specialized on handling terrorism issues. And they are mighty men of valor, mighty women of valor. So they can disarm you without any weapon. So I don't think you will set your eyes on me. The day may be you will set eyes on me is the day that finally Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is out and Biafra become fully sovereign nation.